Hey, Tony guys here. Hey, let me tell you something. Don't nobody care. I keep seeing a lot of online. It's just they were showing somebody got an AI artist. Tallen got an AI artist, and all the comments talking about how mad they is and how it's real people out here. Let me tell you something. Don't nobody care. Like, you keep being mad all you want to. Don't nobody care. Like, when the last time you seen somebody care about your feelings and what you like and don't like? Listen, you better figure it out, because it's going. Whether you want it to go or not, it's going. So it's like, listen, you could stay in a rowboat. If they building speedboats right next to you and they making the speedboat affordable, and you like, man, I don't like the rowboat. I don't get the muscle workout that I used to get on the rowboat. And everybody just finna zoom right past you. You better figure it out. What the devil meant for evil, God to turn it into good. You go on my page, look at my reels. You see I made a gospel song the other day. Cause let me tell you like this. A lot of times, so the Lord say, listen, Tony, use the gift I gave you. And what they trying to use for evil, they finna have ChatGPT talking nasty. I'm saying, what? They finna have ChatGPT talking nasty. So the Lord say, Tony, I gave you the gift to write. How about you write pure gospel songs? And you don't have to worry about the singer being sexually immoral and living crazy and doing what he want to do, all that fornication. Like, cause listen, I don't want to take my anointing and then I got to go somebody, I'm trying to partner with somebody. Listen, I would use the computer that God made man made a computer. Now a computer is making things easier for man. You better learn how to use it, because if you don't learn how to use it, it's gonna learn how to use you. So you better assume your rightful position in the world, because if you don't learn how to use it, if you don't learn how to train it, it's finna train you and it's finna run you. So accept your dominion. That's a computer. People worry about AI. AI finna take a lot of jobs. AI finna take relationships. You hear me? AI finna take a whole lot. So you better get on the front end of it and learn how to use it for you and your life and your business, and you control the computer instead of letting the computer control your world. Because if you sit back angry and mad, you finna lose everything. Cause these people do not care about you. Man, you got to the stop sign first. Let's go. These people don't care about you. You'd have been sitting pouting your whole life, and they still going upside your head. So listen, I'm telling you right now, you better get with it or you better get left behind. Because while you sitting there, because the thing about it is, it ain't nothing wrong with AI. It ain't nothing wrong with it. It's one thing if you make it a god. That's when it's wrong. It's when you taking it, you creating whole, you worshiping it. It's your idol. That's when it's wrong. But when you utilize it like a tool in a tool belt, and you are the master of it. So it's like this right here. You don't know. Let's say you a songwriter. Okay. You sitting there, blood, sweat, tears. Somebody else get a new email. They go to ChatGPT. They say, write me a song. Chat, write it a song. They search the whole web. They look everywhere. The song ain't plagiarized from nowhere. Now y'all both go to the artist. Y'all turn in a song. You sitting there all, oh, I ain't finna use it. I ain't finna use it. But that thing had the ability to turn one of your verses to turn it up a notch. So now because you didn't use it and somebody else thought, hey, I'm a human. This is a computer. The computer made for me. I'm not made for the computer. The computer made for me. Let me use the computer. Now, what I don't like about what Tallen did is, when you a race, you shouldn't take and mess up somebody else's race. He got the little Asian girl up there doing all that cussing and talking like a thug and all that. It's like, man, Asian people ain't worked that hard to come over here for that. Like, they don't want to see you disparaging they kind, and you got they kind up there acting like, you know, ghetto boo. And it's like, no, they don't want that. Just like we don't want these folks who don't look like us manipulating these young men who ain't got nothing and taking and giving them $1 million and only letting them produce and release music by killing each other. So it's like this right here. You got to take and look at what they doing. And if they finna take and they say, oh, so listen, I'm finna be writing rap songs. You know why? Because now AI allow you to have you a voice. And so for every stupid rap song that get wrote by an idiot, I might come out with a banger. And then not, and it ain't got no cussing in it. And run circles around them. Cause I actually could outright them. And then so people talking about, oh, you know, well, the live person, listen, yeah, you could be a live person, but use the computer to make you a better live person. Like, use the computer. Like, people is fixing to make millions. And this is the thing. That's why people stay stuck on food stamps and government cheese and WIC, because they put stuff out there that you could go and use. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to work that kind of job. I don't want to do that right there. Okay, well, stay poor, stay broke. But I'm gonna tell you one thing about it. If you not gonna utilize it, don't complain about it. Don't worry about it. Like, let those who finna use it. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, y'all see, look at my little songs I done wrote. Man, come on now. I know so many artists, right? And I go to the artist, I be like, man, I want to write music. You know, I want to write music. Like, you got a brand, you got all that right there. But they try to put you in a box. And they think that, oh, you ain't dedicated your whole life to music. You ain't did music your whole life, so you can't write. Oh, all right, watch this song. Watch this song. And that's what the young lady who got the AI artist. Now, they doing a whole lot when you make a whole human being with the artist. Cause now you got an artist that another human is looking at like a human and could be lusting after the thing. Don't even know it's AI until they find out it's AI. They lusted after the thing become an idol, the thing become whatever. I don't believe in turning, and that's what they finna do though. That's what they finna do. So guess what? If they finna take and turn AI into robots that taking sleep with people, guess what you need to do? If you got the money, buy you a robot and you program the words to preach sermons. You see what I'm saying? Whatever the devil tried to use for evil, you got to use it for good, because God made the earth, God made the world, God made man. And if you don't use the faculties that God has gave you, the devil come in and say, let me show you how to use it. So instead of sitting on the sideline mad, get in the game and win. Get in the game and say, okay, this how y'all finna use it. This how I'm finna use it. All right, what's up? Nah, meet me out there. So if we could take and drown out, man, listen what they doing to society, man. This thing finna get so sad. And they so greedy, man. Like, so the open AI guy talking about he finna have erotica. He finna have erotica now on ChatGPT. So listen, y'all husbands, some husbands. These men finna be sitting on the computer. Yeah, baby, talk dirty to me. What you'll do to me. Sitting there typing. Man, listen. So guess what? So what you finna do? Sit back and use? Like, just sit back? Like, no. Take and use it. Give me 10 quotes. Now, I don't use it like that. But if you can't write quotes, I write my own quotes. But give me 10 quotes that'll speak to lost, broken men. Enter. It's finna give you 10 quotes. So take your audience that's finna be a big audience, and you take that quote, then you go on Canva, you put the quote on an Instagram reel template, then you post that reel. So now, when Buddy just got done, he just got done sitting on ChatGPT erotica, then he gets slapped in the face with your quote that tell him, you lost, broken, desolate, destitute of a man at the computer, cheating on your wife and kids nastily. Now, that ain't what the quote gonna say, But it might say something that says like, you know, don't cheat yourself. What you do in the dark gonna come to the light. And it ain't just gonna embarrass you, it's gonna embarrass everybody who love you. And then right after he see your quote, he feel convicted. Then he gonna see all the posts about your chat GPT is being logged on Google. And people can search what you've been searching. Or if you ever shared something, it then get logged on Google. And so now people can see what you've been searching. So then he gonna see that. Then he gonna get paranoid. Now he like, oh man, what if my chat GPT searches mess around and get leaked? Man, let me get off this thing. I'm up here weighing my thumbs out, talking to this robot kitty cat. I'm up here talking to Bumblebee Triple C on here, and man, and then he gonna start somebody else gonna have a quote. Talk about, you know, you can't call yourself a man if you sitting in front of a computer talking erotica to chat GPT because you afraid to go out in the public. Then he gonna feel like less than a man. Now he feeling shame. Now he sitting there. The next thing you know, because of how you chose to use the thing, you help change lives. And so listen, the stuff ain't going nowhere. The stuff ain't going nowhere. So you better learn how to use it, because I'm gonna tell you who using it. Your competition. Your competition using it. So you sitting in there with your limited education, with your limited understanding, with your limited all whatever, and they have created a device that scours everything that has ever been published, and it mix and mash and put it all together to where it can 10x your resume. The format of your resume, the layout, how stuff is laid out, how stuff is put on there, it can 10x your resume. So now you get laid off by the government shutdown, you get your handwritten, your personal hand typed resume, and you go to apply for a job. And the people you applying against went to chat GPT and they said, I have worked here. I've done this. These are my skills. This. Give me a state-of-the-art, top-of-the-line resume. It spits that resume out in 5 minutes or less. They copy it. They put it on Microsoft Word. They go in and delete all the little asterisks and everything that ChatGPT puts on it. They delete all of that. They put it on a little letterhead, put a little design to it on Microsoft Word, save it as a PDF, and upload that right to Indeed and all of that, monster.com, and now that's going in. And now here go your resume. It got 8 typos in it. You got dates out of order. It's not built for strength. It's just chronological or however logical. And you got stuff that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Stuff that they didn't even care about, didn't even want to see, that you worked at Circle K for 6 months. Did all of that when you could have went right to ChatGPT and say, I am applying for a HR position at such and such. I have done this. Create me a perfect resume to land this job. And then take what it give you. Look at what it just gave you. Then you say, what do I want to take off? What do I want to add? What do I want to change? You use the computer. Otherwise, the computer gonna beat you. Because somebody else used the computer to their advantage, and now you up against them, and their resume look 10 times better than yours. When y'all had the same free tool at your disposal. So that's why they saying now see, this way it go wrong. When you don't partner with it, and you just use it, and you idolize it, and you worship it. So they saying now kids can't even keep their job. They coming out these colleges, that's AI heavy colleges, and they got this amazing looking resume, and they go get this job. and they land the job and they learn how to answer the question for the interview from AI, then they get on the job and they can't do the job. And now they're getting fired in 6 months. That ain't what that's for. You take your natural ability, your natural talent, what you gifted at, and then you use the AI as supplemental. So for example, I can write my songs and then I can have a computer generated voice. I can have a computer generated voice because you know how, like for example, I went and I wrote a song, right? And I went to an artist. I went to an artist that and I wanted to produce a song and I wanted a hook on there. So I went to an artist that I know, that I mentored. She got over 5 million followers. She signed to a major record label. She on tour right now. And I said, hey, you know, I got this right here song I wrote and I'm talking and I just want to get some vocals on there. And she said, I ain't even gonna hold you. I wouldn't recommend waiting until my voice could be used legally. That's the headache right there. So that's why folks not dealing with y'all. That's why folks not finna be waiting on y'all artists. And artists be all in their feelings. And then there's another artist who came to me, R&B artist, one of my clients. And she said, Tony, I want you to write some interludes for my album. I wrote some interludes, 3 or 4 of them. Sent them to him. She said, I don't like them. I think you could do better. Mind you, the child must have was drunk or high. Cause I'm gonna do the thing. You hear me? And so guess what? I'm listening to I'm about to call her heifer like my grandma. I don't talk to her no more. I'm listening to the album. She done stole all my work. Did not credit me. Did not credit me. Stole all my work. So that's what people dealing with when you dealing with these humans. So you got to take your gift. Because see, while you sitting there, it's just like the right here. My client came to me and say, Tony, yeah, I paid $200 to get the logo. What? AI make the logo for free. So it's like, so guess what? So when you pay $200, you pay $200 and you think, I'm not going to support AI. You know, I'm not supporting AI. I'm going to a human being. And then guess what? You go to that human being and then that human being go right to AI. And in 5 seconds, they can make a hand-drawn. They say, give me a hand-drawn rendering of a logo for a company entitled such and such, and it sells such and such. And in 30 seconds, they're going to have a hand-drawn image of a logo, and for your $200, they're fixing to email you a hand-drawn logo that they went to ChatGPT and got it, and they pay $20 a month. So your $200 you paid for 10 months. It paid for 1 month, and they spent the other $180. And then they finna hit all of y'all across the head who don't want to use it. 200, and they finna get so booked and busy for y'all who don't want to use ChatGPT or any other AI. They finna get so booked and busy. These people finna be making $2,000, $3,000 a day. So now guess what? Fiverr is no longer Fiverr no more. Like on Fiverr, I guarantee you, them people, we go on there in Fiverr and we pay $5, $10, $20 for everything. Logo, everything. You paying $25 or less. You hire somebody in Bangladesh, Philippines, guess what? I guarantee you, them people do not like Americans. They do not care for America no more than they care for an ant walking on the ground. I guarantee you, them people taking your money and they going right to AI. Because right now, it's an AI for everything. So this morning, my video went live on my lo-fi channel. That picture, the picture while the music playing and the thumbnail was created by AI. I wrote all the songs. The voices are computer generated voices. If I went to a human being, for one, they would not record the song. 2, if I got them to record the song, I got a client who could sing. And she's a single mom and she in the church. If you talk to her, she would tell you she could sing. But we were going to do a song and life went to lifing. It took a, I don't know how many months, 3 months, 6 months, 2 months to do one song. And that's what I'm trying to tell you is you got to utilize AI because humans gonna have human things going on. And I told her, I said, sis, I ain't worried about it. Like, I ain't mad. Like, you know, life, and like, you got a lot going on. But then guess what? When you go to that human, now you got to have several humans. It's not that many humans that can sing. Ain't that many humans that can sing. And then a lot of the humans that you go to, like a lot of the men, are gay. I don't want to take my anointing to a gay man. So I would rather use a computer who ain't got no sin. It's not a human being. It ain't got no sin. It ain't got no nothing. It is created for my utilization. So I can use it and give God the glory through the words that God speaks through me. And I don't have to worry about my gift and my anointing from on high being hindered by the homosexuality or the fornication or the adultery or the idolatry or the covetousness or the whatever of another human. I don't have to depend on them living right so we could get what God got for us in them streams and in them downloads. I don't have to worry about their spirit being in the right place. And that's where I struggle with for me. So for me, the AI is a blessing. Like, you could be mad at it off you, and I'm finna run a circle around you. You finna watch me use it. I'm finna use it. Because guess what? I don't even meet a human that don't curse. I don't curse. I don't even say the P word for ticked off. When they say the P word, which is also the word for urinating, I don't even say that. My wife say that word, her mother-in-law say that word, and my daddy say that word. I don't even say that word. I don't do no kind of profanity. So guess what? I really don't want to write a song and give it to somebody who curses. And everybody curse. And then I don't want to write a song and give it to somebody and gotta wait 6 months for them to do it. And then, not only that, then you got to upload it, and then you splitting it 50-50. But if their life is in the trash because you don't know what they doing behind closed doors, now they messing up your 50% because God ain't put his hand on it. But now you able to use a computer, which God created, because God created man and man created computers. So you able to use a computer now, and now your blessings between you and God. Because other than that, you using a machine. So it's just like if God say start you a landscaping company. If you got to trust on another human to go cut the grass, you gonna suffer. If you got to trust another human to go chew the grass, it's finna take too long. But what God gave you, a riding lawnmower and a push lawnmower. If you willing to get out there and do the work, you could cut 6 yards a day. And do that 5 days a week. You getting so much vitamin D. You getting vitamin D, and each one of them people paying you $200 a month. So 6 times 2 for that day right there, that's $1,200. You making $1,200 a day. That $5,000 plus another 2, 4, 6, 8, $6,000 right there. You making $6,000 in one, bam. And you cutting out. Yeah, that's a lot of work now. That's a lot of work. So you might find one or two people you could trust. But guess what? If you wanted to, and you don't mind working, because your people used to be a slave in Egypt or in America one anyway, so you don't mind working. So guess what now? So now, guess what? You could get 30 clients. Boom, you hit all them 1 week. And it could be other stuff too, cleaning, offices or whatever. It ain't got to be 6, it could be 3, it could be 2, it could be 5. You get a client list for hold this week, hold that week. It's 4 weeks in a month. You could be doing 2 to 3 to 5 to 6, depending on what you're doing per day. If you walking dogs, if you cleaning houses, if you mowing lawns, if you doing laundry, if you picking up, dropping off kids from school to daycare, from daycare to home, whatever you doing, you can have clients for 5 days a week, even 6 days a week if you want to, and rest on the Sabbath like the Lord did, and then do that 4 weeks. So how many ever? Boom, 4 weeks worth of clients. And guess what? But if you got to depend on humans, like I had a guy, mobile detail, they come out, they wash my car, left my wallet in the car. The next thing you know, my car getting hit with fraud. The man had to depend on his workers. And the workers messing his business up. So guess what? Never hired them again. So what this computer's being created to do, it's being created for you to cut out dishonest people. So if you come to me and say, Tony, I need you to ghostwrite a book, I'm going to charge you $10,000. Guess what? At this season right now, it might take me a year, 2 years to write your book. You could go to AI, tell AI what you want it to do, and then you just got to go through line by line and change what you don't like. Ain't gonna be I mean, yeah, you got to do some work, but and yeah, I don't mind you hiring me. I got a book right now that I still got to write, but we waiting on each other because she busy, she tied up, she living her life, she got stuff going on, she done got married and all of that, so she's supposed to be sending me stories, and then when she send me the stories, I write the book. Man, it done been over a year. It probably done been over a year since we've been working on the book. It's gonna come out, it's gonna be a good book too. You gonna like it. And I tried AI the other day for a write a book. It just way too smart. The words was way too big. Could not use that. So not all the AI is not perfect. The AI make mistakes. So that's why it needs to partner with you. And you teach it. You train it. So I got a guy right now, a brother. He's from a Caribbean island. Smart as all outdoors. Guess what he doing right now? He's making an app for me. He making an app, and it got all my quotes. And you know what he told me on the phone? He said, because of AI, I now can create an app way faster. He said, because I could just upload what I want to do into the AI, and it creates it for me. He said, but I'm building another app at the same time, so that's why it has taken this long. He said, and I'm going to tell you something about developers. He was like, these developers, they could do what they charging you for in a day. He said, sometimes they could do it in a day. They could do it in a week. He said they stretch it out for 3 months or 6 months so they can charge you more money. He said, but they using AI. So here's the thing. While you are with your panties in a wad about AI, everybody you paying is fixing to be using AI. So you're going to be paying for a human service and getting a computer generated service. And whatever you do, like let's say you do sewing, they finna make a sewing machine that you can upload a rendering, a picture of what you want made, and hit a button and it sews it for you. At the most, you might need to get the specifications of the length, the width, and all of that. You finna start, within 10 years, you're gonna take your car into the service bay, and they're gonna have a machine that they pull up and put it under your car. It scans up under your car. It got an arm that reach up, grab the oil can, take it off, change the oil, just like that in 2 minutes. And you're gonna be getting charged the same price when a man was down there changing the oil, or a woman down there changing the oil. The world is going to computers. And where the sin gonna come in is when people start making the computers into humans. They start putting AI into a physical host body, a human, and they got this physical body having sex with people. and being used for sex. And that Chat GPT, they finna have that they somebody gonna get on that Chat GPT, and we might need to do it together on it and see what all it do on us, a little class, and see what they out there doing. Somebody gonna be on there and be like, talk to me like a 13-year-old girl or a 13-year-old boy. And that computer might do it. We gonna see though. We gonna see, because what they trying to do, what they telling themselves is, well, we finna cut down on the Jeffrey Epsteins of the world, because he just gonna be able to get on chat and just have all the fantasy he wanna have. No, it ain't gonna stop nothing. Because after he get turned up and get all that, he can't stick nothing into that laptop and get that right there took care of. He got to touch himself. And he gonna get tired of touching himself, and then he finna go out here and kidnap him a human. Get him a human and still do what he doing, but now it's finna be worse. He finna do the human more dirty because he been turned up more. Because that talking to that Chat GPT was foreplay. And it got him so wound up, got him so worked up. He got so tired of touching himself and not getting that real feeling. He need flesh on flesh. And now the BTK killer, what I just been watching by, and another kind of killer out there, now they finna be 10 times worse. Because they finna be so wound up like a jack in the box. So guess what? It's going to be enough evil in the world. So what you need to use AI for, use AI to create your quotes. It help you with your quotes. Use AI to help you start a YouTube channel, a TikTok channel. Like, you literally can go, it's a site that I'm using right now called Midjourney. Costs $100 for the year. And you can use AI avatars. And you can take that, you can make, or you can upload yourself and have your own face and type in the words. If you don't have the words, you can go get the speech or the words from ChatGPT. Or from Midjourney, they got the words too, where you can generate scripts. You could generate a script, upload your face, have your face, choose a voice, or upload your voice, and then use your voice. And then take that right there, download that, go to TikTok, and share it to TikTok. And now every day, you got your, that way it ain't idolatry. It's you. It's your picture. It's your voice. And you got your face and voice, so that you don't have to, when your lace front crooked, when that glue coming up, when you got that bump on your face, when your hair need done, whatever going on, now you done went on Midjourney, MIDJOURNEY, midjourney.com. I might got a referral link. Let me put that referral link. Check the description just in case I got a referral link in there now. And now, boom, there you go. So now you don't like social media? Okay, me either. So since you don't like social media, and since they doing AI, and since they're gonna be using AI for evil, how about you use AI? And because you already not making money, so if they don't monetize AI avatars, so what? You already don't make money from social media. So join the front lines and work for the kingdom, and take and post scriptures through your AI avatar. And you don't even have to use an avatar if that freaks you out. Take and create quote cards on Midjourney or on Hey Jen or ChatGPT. Get 30 quotes for the month of October or November, and then tell ChatGPT, put this quote on a pink background, a black background, a pink background with green, forest green font, because you might be in the devilish or satanic, aka what they talk about, or the delta, the sorority. I ain't see it. That's what they said. Hey, God bless you. Keep your head up. So you okay? Whatever color you want it is. And now, boom, just like that. There go your thing. Go right there to TikTok, upload your quote card, put a little song, get one of my songs that I done made with my computer generated voice, one of my gospel songs that about to be on iTunes, choose that as the song. Now we working together. Now we on the front line, and we combating the evil. And then guess what though? You don't like social media? I don't like social media either. So guess what? Make 4 quote cards using ChatGPT. and Canva. If you don't want, if chat make it ugly, go to Canva, type in TikTok post, TikTok quote post, picture post, or Instagram reel template. Take your quote that you wrote or that ChatGPT gave you, upload it on that template, download it, log into Instagram to your page that say morning blessings, and your TikTok morning blessings, and you post 4 times a day. Your page will end up going viral with a word from the Lord, with a positive quote or a scripture or a devotional or whatever. And here's the thing. That's what you got to realize. Like, this is the thing. Like, devotionals. You could take and go to ChatGPT or another AI and say, give me 31 devotionals. It's not plagiarism because it come out the Bible. Joe Osteen and Joyce Meyer done made millions off of devotional books. So now you got these devotionals. You put it on Microsoft Word, 1 per page. You got 31 devotionals. You could say, give me devotionals on the theme of overcoming depression or the theme of overcoming whatever. And so now, if you could do a devotional for women battling PCOS, and it's 31 powerful scriptures. The devotional that's written, you could change it to however you want to change it. Like, nobody coming to check. Like, nobody coming to say, oh, is it plagiarized? It's nothing new under the sun. So when you read it and you like, oh, I done heard that quote before, just change the quote. Or Google the quote and see if you could get to the source of it. You're not even gonna be able to get to the source of it, because when you Google my quotes, it's so many people that stole my quotes. It's attributed to me. It's attributed to the Farrah Gray, Eric Thomas, Dumini Duramani. It's an Indian billionaire. Like, my quotes have been used by so many other people. It got other people. I know it's my quote, but you're not gonna know. You're gonna be like, dang, I like Tony Gaston. I like Eric Thomas. Who quote is this? And it's like, it could be his quote and somebody put my name on it. But most likely it's my quote and they put somebody else's name on it. And so now you stuck. So guess what? Just leave the quote. Like, we not finna come and sue you. Because, listen, why we finna sue you? Why we finna sue you? Because to us, we gonna think, well, they probably only sold 10 books. So what am I finna sue them for? Because, and so that's what you gotta think. Oh, is this person sleeping in their car? Like, I ain't seen no car. I kinda had it, boy. Like, they went to the junkyard and they just gave them that car. Lord bless them. My goodness. Lord bless them. See, well, you got to count your blessing. You hear me? Like, I ain't seen no car look like that since cars been looking like that. Like, my goodness. Lord bless them. See, when I see something like that, I pray for people, man. I don't pick on people. I pray for people. Listen, I pray for people. And the person sitting in there like they slept in there last night. Like, they got a TP, like a TP in the passenger seat. Girl, I mean, just sitting over there too, just look like having drinking something out of 7-Eleven and having a good old, like they having a conversation, or is they watching TV on the phone? All right, I'm up here to the office, and so listen to me. This is what you got to do. Lord, let me lock this door. So it look like she can come in here. No, not today, man. I do not want no funny business. Cut the light out, keep this light out for a little bit, let it office cool down. So listen to me. What I'm trying to tell you, you got to get out your feelings. You're gonna get ran circles around. Gonna run circles around you. So get on out your feelings and listen, level up too. Level up in your life. I seen yesterday about the microplastics. So took and had my wife, and they ranked the waters. Took and had my wife get me the glass bottle, glass water. It's gonna cost more, it's gonna cost me more, but if I can avoid drinking a bunch of microplastics, then that's what I'm finna do. And then look here, got my lunch, steak and potatoes and broccoli with some grapes that my wife made for dinner last night and packed me lunch today. I'm gonna walk over here to my other office. Let me see this person. Does it look like they looking like this way? I'm looking at the back of their head because I don't like this. Somebody just sitting out here in the parking lot. Why did that car look so disheveled? Like, man, like, what the world going on? I guess they got in a wreck and had to get a new bumper and couldn't afford to get it painted. Like the front end got tore off, the back end got tore off. Like, Lord bless them on high. And so now listen, it looked like a woman because it looked like a ponytail. And so I had to walk in my other office, put my the mirror broke. Whew, Lord, thank you. Lord, thank you. Could have been me. Lord, bless them, though. My goodness. Oh, left my charger up here. I knew. I'm like, did I leave my charger? Sure did. So listen. Get your life together. Get your life together. Don't let the world leave you behind. Like, it's gone. So you might as well figure out what can you do. Now, a lot of y'all, well, not a lot of y'all, but some of y'all took advantage of my discounted one-on-one sessions that I emailed out and I posted on the Blessed Tribe community page. We gonna talk. Yes, we can talk about your love and relationship or your love life, but unless you're in a relationship, that's not that important. If you single, it's not that important. You already know what you got to do, the 3 B's. What I want you to learn is how to make you some money. How to make you some money, how to build, how to help your business, how to help your goals. Because, like, even if you want to do a non-profit organization, you're able to take and have your bylaws written by ChatGPT. Like, the government does not care. That's the thing. It's like your bylaws could be written. The copy for your website could be written by AI. Your mission statement, your vision statement, and all it is just a refined or perfected version of what you would say. It just has more knowledge. AI just has like a Stanford education or times 10, a Harvard education times 10. That's all it is. That's all it is. And so it's just a refined version of what you will already say. And here's the thing, your donors, when they come to your site, they don't care about your personal convictions against AI. If they want to read a well-written, well put together, well summarized mission, program outline, and what you're asking them for money for. So if you need to go to ChatGPT and have the absolutely most perfected verbiage for your mission and what you're trying to do, that's what they want you to do. They don't want your grammar errors and your typos and your misused words and words out of context while you asking them for their hard-earned money. They want to see your mission perfected. So even when you're doing things with purpose and for purpose, if you don't have the full ability to do it, like, I'm a writer, so I don't use AI for my writing because I'm a writer. But if it's something that I'm just doing, or like I may go to it and say, hey, give me X amount of relationship topics that people need to hear about. And I'll look at those topics and see if any of them resonate with me. And then I'll make a video on it. And it's like, you might see the video and not even know the topic comes from ChatGPT. 90% of the time it comes from me. But if I'm busy and I'm tied up, I got a lot going on, I'm drained, I can't think, And I want to speak to the people, but I can't come on here and talk to you about me and my life and what I'm going on in my life, because I'm married and happy. Like, me and my wife just got out of our home gym. She was on the incline, I was in the sauna. I lift weights and did the sauna. She did the incline, then she did the sauna. You know, I come down, she got my breakfast made, my smoothie made, my lunch made, my water bottle full. Like, my marriage is perfect. In my words, I call it perfect. And, you know, she told me she was gonna give me some loving. I told her I don't feel like that. I'm tired. She okay. Like, she don't need that either. Like, it ain't something that we live for and all that right there. We got real love. Like, we don't have to be knocking the boots all the time. We got real love, so we good. Now here I am coming to work, making a living. I'm gonna be in here working today till about 9 p.m. That's my new schedule, so I get to sleep in now. I sleep in, and so I might go to ChatGPT and say, hey, give me some relationship topics, because it's gonna give me topics that people dealing with, people going through, that I can't even relate to, because not that I can't relate or understand it, but I mean, I can't relate to it in this season of my life. So if I just come and speak from where I'm at, if you're not in a 20-year relationship or marriage, it may not resonate with you, what I'm talking about. So I have to go and every now and then get me some topics. And sometimes I go look and I don't like the topics. And that's when I realize, okay, yeah, I'm gonna change this. I ain't gonna do this. I ain't gonna do that. Can't do that. Couldn't. And then because the stuff is so smart and it's pulling from all over, sometimes the topics, I'm like, man, can I even speak on this? Like, do I even have anything to say about this? So that's another thing with AI. It's like the messes got all the combined knowledge. But hey, my son going ham in the family chat. So let me get over there and see what he's talking about before I got to hop on the phone here with my NFL client. And we working on his book, you know, author consulting. And I got another client, we doing author consulting. And then another client, we doing a year coaching program. But she just did a half a program. See, we out here making things happen, and we're gonna build, and and I'm telling all my clients, like, learn how to use AI, learn how to help you, because instead of you putting out a mediocre product, get it tightened up, have it said a little better, done a little better, looking a little better, and go from there. But hey, this is Tony Gaston. God bless you. All the important links. We coming down to the wire. I think we probably got, I don't know, maybe 8-10 hours left on the Kickstarter. I think it's in the description box for the movie. So if the Lord bless you, even if it's $1, every donation count. You know, it was a little sad to see out of all the people that I talk to on a daily basis, only 90 people supported it. And so that just lets you know the state that we in, you know, or finances, because I know a lot of people probably wanted to and just couldn't, and didn't have $1. And I'm not a real fan of them fundraisers and all that, so Lord willing, that'll be my only one that I do for a project like that. The only fundraisers I like is for the nonprofit, was helping people. Now this is gonna help people too, the message, but it's a mini episode, so we won't get to go too deep, and we'll need to do future seasons. And I know I can already tell they're gonna try to up the price on me, because they already trying to up the price. They said they could do it for 10, now they want 15,000. So I already know they're gonna be trying to up the price. So, you know, any help is appreciated. And if you can't, no love lost at all. I know God gonna meet the needs, and if it's His will that I work with this group and I keep working with them, then He'll make it happen. God bless you. We'll talk soon. You know what? I might as well go and get the 50 minutes. So take your time. Make sure you don't miss nothing in that description. Think about what I told you about. If you got a session coming up for me, think about what you're dealing with and write your questions down so that we can use the hour the best way possible. So and I still got it open, because some people don't get paid till Friday. And so I understand that, and I want to be fair to everybody. And so I made the sessions only $125. But you got to be, it's probably in your email. If you got a course on Tony Gaston's Academy, it's in your email. If you're in the Blessed Tribe, it's on the community page. And I believe that's where it's at. It may be on the main community page, I'm not sure. But you guys have to check, you know, just search my name, Tony Gaston's Academy, or Tony Gaston. and you'll see it. If you book on my mentor.life, that calendar is not accurate, so you'll get a date for next week. And then I'll email you with an updated calendar, and it's booked into November. So right now I'm booking with November dates. But God bless you, and we'll talk soon. Keep your head up.